Hey everyone, the Magic Adventurer here, and today we're going to be going through and I'm going to give you guys my opinion on all of the different cookies that they had during the festival over in Epcot this month. So let's get into this. So before we really get into everything, first I want to say if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe and like the video. It does help me out a lot. But let's go ahead and get into these different cookies. So the very first one I came across was the Linzer cookie, which I gave a 7.5 out of 10. It was really good. It has a really great taste with the powdered sugar and the raspberry jam mix overall. It was really good. I would highly recommend this. It's not my very top one, but it's definitely one of the top ones on this list. The next one I came across was the black and white cookie, which I gave a 4.5 out of 10. It has a alright taste, but not very amazing or anything. It is very plain. It's just a cookie with the chocolate on top. It's not too bad, but it's also not too amazing. I've seen a couple of people really rave about this, but me personally, I didn't even finish the whole cookie itself. The next cookie I came across was the chocolate crinkle cookie, which I give a 7 out of 10. It's very rich, but it's not very sweet. It was a little bit odd. I expected it to be really sweet, but it's also not as chocolatey as you would think. Overall, I liked it a lot, and it's one of my top ones of the list, but I gave it a 7 out of 10 for this time round. The next cookie I came across was the gingerbread cookie, which I gave a 7 out of 10. This had a pretty good taste. The gingerbread was really good. However, I maybe just got it at a really bad time because it was rock solid. I mean, I was tapping it on the table that I was sitting at, and it sounded like I was tapping a rock on that table. But it still had a really good taste overall. The next cookie I came across, and this is the fifth one on the list, is the Peppermint pinwheel cookie, which I give a 7.5 out of 10. The middle of the cookie is pretty bland without the outside ring of sprinkles, where I think the peppermint taste actually comes from, and it definitely tastes like a holiday cookie for sure. One of the big benefits of these peppermint cookies is there's not a very strong peppermint taste, and that's perfect for me in particular. I'm not a huge fan of the peppermint taste, but these cookies are really good with that subtle peppermint taste. The last cookie, which is the reward cookie, is the mini peppermint cookie, which I give a 7 out of 10. The cookie is a sugar cookie with the icing or fondue being peppermint, which is laid on top. The sugar cookie really cuts down the peppermint taste, which makes it less peppermint tasting, kind of like the last cookie I mentioned, and it really does taste like a really good holiday cookie. I do highly recommend it. Of course, this is the reward cookie. After getting everything else, you do get this one for free. So if you made it to this part and you are able to get all these different cookies, definitely hit that reward cookie up. That does do it for today's video. I know it's a pretty short little video, but I wanted to make sure that I at least got my opinion out around the different cookies on the cookie trail this year. If you guys liked the video, please like it and subscribe to stay up to date on all things Disney. I have a couple of videos coming out here pretty soon from my trip just a couple of weeks ago. I am the Magic Adventurer, and I'll see you next time.